Hey, I'm Andy. We're back with Black Mesa. We're just going to continue right where we left off, but before we do that, I just want to note that when you start up the game, I like how it shows how the main menu changes, and like right now you can see the destruction of the testing area, which happened not too long ago. So yeah, I like that the main menu keeps changing based off where we are at the game, and that's a really small detail that's pretty nice. So enough of that. Let's just resume the level and hopefully try to escape the facility. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying this.
See a bathroom, please.
Like there's so much attention to there's so many small details that I don't think was there in the first game, or maybe there was, but it was like kind of harder to probably tell. Like I know it was a game that was released a while ago, so there was obviously technical limitations. So we just need to turn this valve. Alright, so I think we're good. So I think we did the two valves and we did the override thing. So they're both green, so now we just need to go down to the place where it's supposed to unlock, maybe? That's not it. Alright, there we go. We're supposed to go in here, I think. And it was locked before because it was probably too cold, but alright. I still like that you can, when you're running and you stop, you kind of slide on the snow or ice. Oh, there's a barnacle. Time to kill it. There's also the subtitles, the crowbar thwap and swoosh. Alright, can't go there. Oh, no. Why did my instinct was to hit that flaming barrel? I mean, I have a pistol too, but I also have grenades. I don't have a lot, oh maybe I do have a lot of ammo. Maybe I should start using the pistol. I think these are also flammable. I don't want to test it out when I'm next to it. Oh jeez. I like how they are able to... What the heck? That was weird. I like how they are able to sidestep now, because I don't think that was a thing that they did in the original game. I think they just like stood there and shot the electricity, more or less. I don't think they actually took cover out that often, but I could be just remembering wrong. Alright. Could drop down, but doesn't seem like the wisest thing to do. You could.
Is that you? Is it safe? Ah!
What the?
Oh dear.
I like how
Soiled myself.
I like how you put your gun away when you're facing the scientists. That's like another small detail that's like oop. Can I go back to heal? Hey, like I've said this before, but there's so much attention to detail that's pretty awesome. Alright, so we're at full health, so let's go back. So I guess the only place that we can go is down that hole. Guess this is closed off. Nothing else there's no available areas that we can go to, so let's drop down the hole. Hopefully we don't die to it. It's water. Oh yeah, this is the area where we... This is the area where we fill it up and try to race against the clock and try to survive the overflow and try to get to the... Come on. Where we try to get to the other hole. Is that dead? It's dead. I don't remember this many zombies down here before though. So it takes 5 Glock shots to kill the barnacle. That's good to know. Yeah, so we need to get up this hole. I remember when I said we had plenty of ammo. Now we're down to 2 clips, so I'm gonna use my crowbar. It just seems wise, just to conserve the ammo. So yes, now here's the med kit that we don't really need, but we got a clip and a grenade, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's override emergency use. Let's fill this tunnel with water. So now we have to run back and not get lost, but luckily it's not that, it's not like a maze, it's not like a super detailed maze, it's just a few turns. Alright, so we're up here now. It didn't really even really fill up that much, honestly. Can we go in here? No. Keep out. You would think you'd be able to get in these areas, but oh well. Just gonna continue along. Oh, it's the lift. I remember this. If I remember right, it took quite some time, and there's a forklift. Like, there's a few forklifts here. Too bad. Like, I wish I could ride one. That would be pretty awesome, but it is what it is. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. But I mean, there's really no point. There is a way through the vent, I think. But it looks like there's nothing of worth in there, like maybe the circuit breaker, but there's no charger. But there's a first aid kit. There's a way to get in. Oh jeez. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it went. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have noticed that if it didn't teleport something there. Or maybe I would have, but it probably would have taken me a while. Oh, this is dark. Flashlight. Flashlight works. It's not a Half-Life game if there's like no vent crawling. And we got another clip. Let's see. VHS. Just a calendar. Nothing really besides this. Can we open the door? Yes, we can. Probably should have saved the ammo for this ride. I remember trying in the original one just to skip this ride and just to slide down, but I don't think I can do this with that at the bottom. So let's take the slow ride down, because I remember like even touching the rails was like not a good thing to do. And there's a point where you ride a train, or where you control a train of your own, and if you touch those rails you get electrocuted. I don't know how the train ride will be the same in this one, but that will be an interesting section, because I remember like being lost in there a few times. it's like I played that game when I was young, and a lot of things in this game was kind of confusing. Like it was at a time where, oh, that's a lot of head crabs. Like it was at a time where the only game, it was like my hard drive space was so small that the only, if I had Half-Life 1, I couldn't install anything else. Like it took up that much hard drive space, and I think I played it on a Packard belt, so not a lot of hard drive space that came with it, but I've enjoyed it from what I remembered. It was a pretty good game, obviously. It's just that that's not good. Oh hell. But yeah, like the Packard belt computer itself wasn't spectacular by any means, but it was able to run the game, so it was I had no complaints really, other than like the hard drive space. Is there anything in here? No. Alright, so our only way is over here. We got a few clips, so our ammo is full. Can actually pick up the clip. That's really nice. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is where the thing broke down. Oh, the forklift fell to that. That's kind of but I mean, last time, I mean, not last time, but when I played the original, I remember this being like a bottomless pit. So maybe I'm good if I fell, maybe. But yeah, a forklift on like a platform like this just screams for it to break. Maybe I can drop down. I'm not sure. I kind of don't want to try it, but I'm gonna get that clip. And then we can explore. Because the right way to do it is just to jump on these pipes. A little bit of a jumping puzzle, but not really, but yeah, you can't really rush it. So you can either, I think you can either jump there or get in the vent, which I'm probably gonna do the safer option and get in the vent. And loading, like, I don't know if I could have jumped down, if that would have been like a secret. Or it would have just dropped me to my death, I don't know. So I can drop down there. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped down here. Never mind, I can open the door. Alright, I remember this is where I first saw like the bull squid. Yep, the bull squid. I'm gonna let it kill the things so I don't have to. Nope. That's a lot of pellets. Is that enough? No, that wasn't enough. I should move left and right instead of... Oh, I can't shoot when I'm zoomed. I shouldn't move backwards if it's just gonna shoot in that arc. All right. I mean, we can. I think when I first played this, I just jumped down and took a lot of damage. Oh, that's like the spit is so detailed too. That's crazy. All right, let's take the safe way down. There's a lot of barnacles here too, which is new. I remember there being like a flow of water instead of just still water, but maybe it's just no, like I said, it's not gonna be like 100% of a 101 up of a 101 recreation. They're gonna add their own things to it too. Although it is gonna be probably as loyal as it can be. But or maybe like the additions will just be things to make it better aesthetically rather than being completely different. So how do you go? Just, I can't run across it, obviously. Maybe if there's something in the water. It doesn't seem like there's anything in the water on this side at least. Oh, I see something over there. That's open. Probably should have wasted that M on the barnacles. Got some more health. White. Non-drip gloss. Okay. Yeah, we're on the other side. Not gonna shoot these because I like how it's not in the stereotypical red. Like there is red, but like the barrel itself is not entirely red. That's pretty neat. 'Cause, you know, like games back then, everything that was, I mean, aside from like Doom, explosion, like barrels that exploded, anything that exploded was designated red. I mean, you knew it was an easy way to tell if it was if it was going to explode or not, but yeah, that's a nice subtle change. And I think in the original Half-Life 1 it wasn't red as well. I think it was just it had a logo on it, but I think it was just a gray barrel. Yeah, I could also be remembering things wrong. I might just play like I hope this jumping puzzle. Like I hope they work on opposing force and blue shift. I don't know if they are, or if they will be, or if they plan on doing it, but I might just play those. I might play the original blue shift and opposing force, just in general, just because like the game itself was pretty good, and blue shift had like a mod that changed how the weapons look, whereas opposing force just gave you different types of weapons. And I remember that final boss in that game was something. So I guess we go here. Maybe like this was also a bottomless pit, which I guess made sense given the technical limitations of Half-Life 1. So I don't know if I fell down I would survive. I don't think I will, and I kind of don't want to find out intentionally. Alright, so it's just a normal jumping puzzle. Nothing too, I mean, if it was like realistic, I think this would have been like swaying, which would have made it a lot harder. So to hold and press space to jump while sprint. Hold and press space to jump while sprinting. Can I jump on the rail? I can jump on the rail. So then I can jump down here. Alright. Oh geez. This is still pretty challenging. I don't know if I fall down I don't know if I'm gonna die if I fall down all the way to the bottom. I remember failing this a few times in the original. Alright, we made it. We made it. What if you had an eye emergency? Keep emergency stations free of hazards. Do we even have a emergency station here? Alright. Communication. Exchanging ideas is a two-way process. Okay. What a weird place to put these work posters. Like, there's no means of communications, especially when you're wearing hearing protection, and there's like no emergency stations. Correct pickup. Avoid hernia. I mean, that's true. What's black and white and should be red all over? Okay, that's funny. That was actually pretty funny. Alright. More posters. Now the right click is pretty useful. Alright, so we're basically up across the bridge from where we started. Can't go in there. Only place is here. Oh jeez. Okay. I hope things will go smoothly in the future areas. If things are similar. Like the missile base. But we're actually gonna go to the next area now. Right. At least this one didn't crash. We're at the office complex. It'll be a good time to stop here and continue on to make a new part, just because we're in a new area. And that last one was kind of tricky in a few situations. Like, I think it felt like I almost died on that lift, even though I probably didn't. So yeah, it was a pretty good section. Not that much really, but we did see a new enemy and there's a few small details that were pretty nice. So yep, this was Black Mesa. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll do the office areas next. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.